to get away. It's time to get away from you. And next time we'll talk it over, and we can start again. For you, I caught a lot of static.
I'm up. Fish. Here we go. Up to it. Rotate through. Back three. Backside. How we go? Watch that shooter. Corner, Phil. Here we go. Get it going. Back. Go screen. You got you. Flash through. I got you, screen. Use me. Corner. Close. Got middle. I got back. Here, go pick up your man. All right, here. Body. New play. Yep. Get that. Good shot. No baseline. Whoa. No shot. Watch it, Connor. Watch out, Bailey. Watch Connor. Corner. Back screen, I got you. Here we go. Get it going. Back. Go screen. You got you. Flash around. I got you, screen. Get up, Bailey. Get out. I'm good. You stay. I got him. I'm on. Flip. Pop up. High. Rotate. Yep. Oh, gotta move. Go. Yep. Cut. Watch Cutter. Hey, watch out for Bailey. You're flush that. Here we go. Attack. Here we go. Get a good look. Shot. High. Let's get a good shot. Hold up. Go ball. Right corner. I'm here. I'm back. I'm here. I'm up. Fish. Here we go. Do it. Rotate through. Oh, back straight. I got backside. How we go? Yep. Watch out for Bailey. Watch out for Bailey. Turn down. Use that. Huh?
Hello, everyone. Get ready for NBA action live on 2K Sports.
Nice line.
With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. This is Kevin Harlan. We have Doris Burks on the sideline as well. For the Philadelphia 76ers, they won their last contest, that game against the Wizards. It was just a textbook performance. That game was all theirs. Once they got it going, it was full speed ahead.
Proficient in that game at the offensive end of the floor. I mean, their passing was dynamic and their shot selection was superb.
You do those two things hand in hand, Greg, you know the result. You move the ball like they did and take smart, good shots, you're coming away with a lot of wins.
Look at the 76ers starting group. Smart is out there with Thompson. Then it's Matt Barnes. Then it's Omer Asher. And it's Noel in the 4 slot. And so here's Orlando. On defense, the 76ers. And Vucevic throws it down.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop chop there with that one hand tomahawk slam?
Screen by Asher. They get the rebound. Noel. It's another look. Drained for 2 points. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. And last year, quite a rookie campaign for Nerlens Noel. He had the ACL injury he sustained in college. Missed his first full season with the Sixers. And like you've talked about, you know, he came back and really, with a flourish, made a mark his first year in the league.
Yeah, and Kevin, a lot of people wondered, how would he bounce back from that knee? And I'd have to say it was pretty good. I mean, finished third in the voting for Rookie of the Year.
And Thompson gets it to go in on the assist by Barnes.
Matt Barnes.
Thompson's got his first 2 points.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Now here's Smart. Victor Oladipo unable to get his last shot to go. There's a screen by Noel. The feed to Barnes. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. The Magic have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. And it's Gordon penetrating. Lowry drawing the double team. Gordon dishes to Oladipo. Pass to Vucevic. 5 on the clock. Stolen by Smart. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. On the wing, Thompson. And it's Thompson again missing.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making. Well, I tell you what, that was a heck of a shot, Kevin, from Victor Oladipo.
Smart kicks to Thompson. Down low. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And guys, for most of his career, Asher has been going back and forth as a starting center. Only started 2 games his first 2 years with the Bulls. Signed an offer sheet with the Rockets and started 82 games for them in his 3rd season.
And the Magic making a change here. Williams has checked in. Philadelphia also making some changes. Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Noel. And Jared Bayless subbed in for Smart. Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession.
I tell you what, he clearly had a brain freeze on that one. You might just as well keep going straight to the bench.
The Magic have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Well, going back to Asher, he lost his starting job to Dwight Howard in his 4th season. He was in Houston, so he didn't want to come back and have his career labeled as a guy coming off the bench. So, Greg, he reportedly asked to be traded, and that's what he got.
Well, and you know what? The Rockets shipped him off to the Pelicans in exchange for a protected first-round pick, and he became a starter again. Moral of the story, don't put Omer on the bench. He won't like it.
And he sinks the second. And Victor Oladipo, after a solid rookie campaign, really took it up a notch last season, even after missing Clark the first 9 games with that facial fracture.
I love this kid's gravitas. I mean, he's got a presence about him. His percentages improved across the board, field goal, three-point, free throws. But I like his work ethic and his confidence.
That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. 7 points for Victor Oladipo.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
And talking about Victor Oladipo's improvement, a lot of it has to do with his work ethic. Also his pregame film studies, something his college coach absolutely raved about. And all of that showed up for him big time last season.
Shot clock at 5. A shot by Lowry. Wide open. And a miss there on the triple. Bayless the pass to O'Quinn. Barnes screen on Millsap. O'Quinn dishes to Barnes. Here's Hushik. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
And, you know, back to Oladipo, we always talk about 5-star phenoms coming out of high school. He was just a 3-star guy. He's had to work for everything he's gotten, and I think that served him well. He's got a hunger and drive that you can't manufacture.
Back to Williams. Millsap kicks to Williams. Vucevic down low. Working on Hushik. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. And it's 6 points for Vucevic. Here is Bayless. While recovering. On the wing, Thompson. It's stolen by Vucevic. Lowry passes to Oladipo. And he gets it to go. Oladipo's got 9.
That was the 3rd straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
The game's just far too easy right now when it comes to attacking the basket. They have got to do better.
So it's Orlando now after the Sixers pick up 2. Here's Millsap. And the foul on Kyle O'Quinn. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Vucevic. Patterson comes in for Paul Millsap. Tony Roten, he's checked in for Victor Oladipo. And Miller's subbed in for Kyle Lowry. And now the first timeout called here for the Magic. Philadelphia started to create a little bit of an identity last season after all their transactions, Clark, and shifting around. They settled down and came together.
Yeah, and I tell you, it looks like the identity will be the Sixers being a defensive team going forward. Offense has its fits and starts, but defensively they found some traction.
Vucevic, he's checked in for Orlando. Ginobili comes in for Andre Miller. Ginobili dishes to Roten. He feeds it to Vucevic. Kufis with the block. And he's able to get it back. That is good. The 76ers trail by 5. Now Bayless. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. They set the pick. Clock at 4. And it's off from three-point range. Magic leading by 5. Now here's Ginobili. There's the dish to Vucevic. Back to Ginobili. Pick by Vucevic. Ginobili kicks to Patterson. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. The 76ers have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
And Bayless kicks to Miles. Feeds to O'Quinn. Off the screen. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Nice pass there to set that bucket up.
And that's 10 of their last 12 points that have come off assists.
Vucevic down low. Defended by Kufis. And it's Vucevic missing.
They really depend on him to convert those chances. A lot of times, even with solid D draped on it, they expect him to make it.
Here's Roten. That falls. Nice feed that time for Manu Ginobili. Roten's got his first points of the game.
What a pass by the fearless Manu Ginobili. Great teamwork.
76ers moving the ball around. Carroll, no one around him. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
You know, I don't think that was the shot they had in mind, but they'll take it.
Patterson, the screen. Kicks it out to Ginobili. Just 5 on the clock. Orlando needs to get off a shot. It's tipped. They get it back. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And the 76ers making a change here. Jins is checked in. Dishes it to Carroll. Pass to Ajinça. Kicks it to Carroll. Now the feed to Bayless. And Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got his 3rd rebound on the night.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
It always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass.
Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Orlando.
They've set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting the defenders on their heels.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
Noel's checked in for Philadelphia. Marcus Smart comes in for Jared Bayless.
That's what I like, a nice, strong finish inside.
That's what he does. He's got that dunker mentality.
My goodness, physicality personified right there. Able to just go up and finish over the biggest defender.
Here's Vucevic. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Vucevic has got 8 points.
And one thing about Nikola Vucevic, he owns the boards. Posted a top 10 double-digit average in each of the past 3 seasons. Plus, he's equally adept on both the offensive and defensive glass.
Smart passes to Noel. Orlando grabs the miss.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Passes it to Ajinça. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Ajinça's got his second bucket. Well, Greg, you were talking about watching Vucevic. He doesn't have the athleticism to beat people to the ball on rebounds, but Clark, he does have an exceptional, ability to box out well. He's got that long reach. He can make steals.
Good technique, really great size, and a hunger to chase down the rebound. So you don't have to jump high to rebound effectively. As a matter of fact, Kevin, most outstanding rebounders are not high risers. They're quick jumpers, they're strong, and they pursue the pump.
That's a good point. And Noel throws it down.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Patterson, the screen. He kicks it to Vucevic. Ginobili left side. They get it back. Goes back up. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Vucevic setting the pick for Ginobili. To the paint. Goes up off the pick. Carroll against Patterson. The pass to Smart. He dishes it to Ajinça. And stolen by Patterson. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Magic lead by 3. And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
Just the way they've been able to pound that backboard. I think that's been the difference.
Establishment of a good low post presence, a big part of the success.
The 76ers trail by 3. And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So on the floor for Orlando. Paul Millsap out there with Parawanti. Then it's Tony Roten. Then there's Ginobili. And it's Williams at the small forward. The 76ers have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game.
And Scott Skiles has been around the league as a coach for a while now, coming home to where he played most of his career here in Orlando. And at times, he can be a demanding coach.
Millsap misses. For the Orlando Magic, they come into this one following a loss to the Trailblazers. But they get it back. Carroll dishes to Thompson. Ajinça kicks to Smart. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Williams with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Roten's got it. And Thompson sends it back. Out of bounds. Magic ball as Orlando keeps possession. Here's Millsap. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. On the wing, Williams. 6 to shoot. Pass to Millsap. To the middle. Ontic. Here's Smart. He feeds it to Thompson. There's the pick. Here's Carroll. And the 76ers get it back. Smart wide open. He fires. It's good. And he makes his first shot of the game.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive. And it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Over to the wing. Here's Ontic. No good. Now the 76ers take it the other way to the right side. Now the dish to Thompson. And it's Thompson again missing.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And Ginobili, here we go. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And he isn't the biggest body at 6'8", Clark, but Paul Millsap, very effective.
And part of his being underrated and underestimated, I think, is due to that size. But folks are finally starting to come around. That kind of production he's put up will make that happen.
And Millsap, with over a 7-foot wingspan and also just a great nose for the ball. He gets you rebounds, blocks, and he leads all power forwards in steals pretty much every season.
And the foul on Marcus Smart. That is his first foul of the game. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Kufis checked in for Alexis Ajinça. Kyle O'Quinn comes in for Nerlens Noel. Barnes, he's checked in for Damari Carroll. And Jared Bayless subbed in for Smart. They set the pick. Millsap passes to Williams. Stolen by Thompson. On the wing, Thompson. Feeds to O'Quinn. Top of the key, Bayless. Fires it up. No good off the back of the rim.
And speaking of Millsap's defense, I mean, he can switch out and cover perimeter players as well. His smaller stature gives him that versatility, but then the long wingspan allows him to still bang with the biggies. Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the 76ers.
Well, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
And also, they've been really active on the defensive end in terms of applying pressure and coming away with steals.
Here's Roten. Another miss by Orlando. Philadelphia leading by 6. On the wing, Thompson. Back to Barnes. Lets the 3 fly. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. That's 7 points for Barnes. Now a timeout called by Orlando.
And guys, the Spurs coaching tree extends pretty far these days. Coach Brett Brown, another former member of the Spurs staff, leading an NBA team.
Well, Greg, for Brett Brown and the Spurs connection, he was an assistant in San Antonio for 7 years, was really indoctrinated in how the Spurs conducted business, Clark, before coming to the 76ers.
Yeah, he's got an interesting accent, too, a mix of Boston, Australian from where he grew up and where he spent a lot of time, but no doubting his passion and his coaching ability. He's good in both.
He was actually a head coach for Australia for a while, an international player. Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Vucevic checked in for Paralantic. Victor Oladipo comes in for Manu Ginobili. And it's Lowry in for Tony Roten. Here's Philadelphia. A 12-0 run right now and counting. Bayless dishes to O'Quinn. And Bayless kicks to Kufis. The feed to Bayless. Dishes to O'Quinn. And the lead now, double digits on that bucket. O'Quinn's got 8 points.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
For Bayless, it was his 6th team in 7 years last season. A good utility combo guard to have. He can score, he can make plays for others. He's really defined his role in this league.
Making some changes. Patterson, he's checked in for Millsap. And Gordon subbed in for Williams. The Magic trailed by 11. Talking about Jared Bayless, some thought he would be a star when he first entered the NBA, and he certainly had his moments, Greg, but inconsistency and turnovers have kept the lid on his progress.
Yeah, well, where I like Bayless is in spot plays. You need a lift, you need a spark offensively. You go see Jared.
That's his first personal foul.
Looking at the numbers for Vucevic, 10 points, and he's rejected a shot over the course of the game, too.
And it easily could have been more. He's played an effective game at that end of the floor.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Big step last year for Vucevic's offense, Clark. Unstoppable at times, both on the blocks and facing up.
Vucevic is a real outstanding future all-star front court. Rebounds at a high rate in traffic and out of his area. Finishes, faces up. This kid has a lot of upside. Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend. Take it to the hoop.
And how, Clark? Brilliant throwdown.
Just exerting his authority on that play.
In the corner, it's Kufis. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul. If he gets another, it probably puts him on the bench for the rest of the first half.
Here is Bayless. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. To the right side. Uncovered. The shot's good from O'Quinn. And the 76ers lead by 9. On the wing, Gordon. Vucevic down low. Kufis is there. The 76ers leading by 9. Now Bayless. They set the pick. 5 to shoot. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And it's Thompson again missing.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
Yeah, he went for a little extra on that one.
Well, he usually doesn't finish soft, obviously. You know, he can when necessary, sure, but not that time.
Not when you can throw it down like that.
Yes, sir.
And it's blocked by O'Quinn. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here. And some changes here for the 76ers. Omer Ashe, he's checked in for Kufis. And it's C.J. Miles in for Barnes.
C.J. Miles.
Outside Lowry. Patterson, the screen. Lowry kicks to Patterson. And they will call over the back on the play.
Already he's looking at his third foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the third quarter.
The 76ers leading by 7. Here is Bayless. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. The shot's good from O'Quinn.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
Pass to Gordon. Inside. Kicks to Vucevic. And it's Omer Ashe with the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
76ers foul call.
And for Kyle Lowry, a guy who just has an unbelievable nose for the basketball, the triple-double comes naturally to him now. Top 10 in the league the past 2 seasons. In his short time with the Raptors, he's already their career leader in that category.
Philadelphia's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Passes it to Miles. He kicks to O'Quinn. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. Getting back to Kyle Lowry, the reason he's always a triple-double threat, Clark, because of his great work on the glass for a guard. Tough, strong, relentless, and committed to getting rebounds.
He's got the attitude of a power forward, even though he is a point guard. That's why he's one of the best rebounding guards in the league. It's his mentality.
Vitor Favarani's checked in for the Magic. The 76ers also with a sub. Carroll's checked in. Back to Lowry. Magic moving the ball around. Just 4 to shoot. Gordon the pass to Favarani. Carroll with the rebound. Philadelphia leading by 9. And Bayless kicks to Carroll. Screen by Asik. Carroll dishes to Bayless. And the pass to Carroll. There's the triple. And that comes off the assist by Jared Bayless. Bayless has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Lowry drives in. Stolen by Thompson. Pass to Bayless. From deep. Orlando grabs the miss.
The clear look at the hoop. He doesn't miss many of those.
It's stolen by Carroll. Now Bayless. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. He dishes it to Carroll. And the layup's good off the glass. And the 76ers lead by 14.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
And it's something we haven't seen much of at the opposite end of the floor.
The Magic have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
Definitely an area where they can improve. Only 73% as a team from the line last year.
And, you know, whenever they get into a stretch where it looked like maybe they would turn it around at the line, they would immediately take a step back.
And here we go with the Magic fast break. Patterson, that's good. Now Bayless. Thompson outside. To the wing on the left. Misses the wing J.
And he's really having all sorts of problems with his jumper right now.
Yeah, big time. I mean, the words that come to mind, ice and cold and disappearing stroke, all would apply. A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Bayless the pass to Asik. And Bayless with the basket, the assist by Asik. Bayless has got his first points of the game.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
Favarani kicks to Lowry. And Orlando again with the bucket.
Timeout for the 76ers.
And the 76ers decide to take their first timeout here.
And once again, last season, the Magic were near the bottom of the East. Only 15 wins for them against the rest of that conference.
And the Magic have been a bit of a doormat for the East the last few seasons, it seems, Clark.
Well, we'll put some numbers on that for your partner.
Yep.
They've finished in the bottom 3 each of the last 3 seasons. The plan is to collect talent. And they've done that, but it hasn't gelled or matured to the point of being consistent yet.
Steven Adams, he's checked in for Vitor Favarani. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Alexis Ajinça has checked in for Asik. Noel comes in for Kyle O'Quinn. C.J. Miles, he's checked in for Thompson. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Jared Bayless. Well, with Nerlens Noel coming out, we knew he'd be a plus shot blocker. He set the Kentucky single game record with 12 in a game shot blocks. He also knew he had the chance to be a great rebounder, but we definitely knew he needed help with his shot, and that will continue on into next year.
Yeah, you know, he spent the year rehabbing that knee, but also spent that year correcting his shooting form. And we're not talking about just a tweak when it comes to shooting the basketball.
In the corner, Smart with it. And slam dunk by Noel.
Yeah, he went for a little extra on that one.
Well, he usually doesn't finish soft, obviously. You know, he can when necessary, sure, but not that time.
Not when you can throw it down like that.
Yes, sir.
It's tipped. Gordon kicks to Patterson. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots it. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Patterson's got his second basket. Carroll dishes to Smart. Miles the pass to Noel. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And the first half is now in the book. Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment.
So far in the game for O'Quinn, he's got 14 points, and he was able to come up with 1 steal, too.
You know what? He's been a difference maker defensively today, Clark. He's disrupted more plays than the stat sheet will show.
Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. And so in the game for the 76ers, Omer Ashik is out there with Nerlens Noel. And there's Klay Thompson. Then there's Smart. And it's Barnes. And at the 3, the small forward. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 5 assists tonight.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of him.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg. And when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Oladipo. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend. Take it to the hoop.
And how, Clark? Brilliant throwdown.
Just exerting his authority on that play.
Smart misses. The Magic trail by 9. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's foul number 2 for him. Oladipo outside. Vucevic is screen on Thompson. In the corner, it's Gordon. Ring shot on the way. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The 76ers leading by 9. Smart kicks to Thompson. Smart dishes to Thompson. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risks to see if they can cut that lead down.
And Paul Millsap, guys, the only player to lead the NCAA in rebounding 3 straight seasons back in college. A former second-round pick, was kind of slept on, but now clearly making his mark in the NBA.
And Noel throws it down.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Lowry kicks to Oladipo. No good with the triple. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Barnes. They get it again. On the wing, Thompson. Ashik, the pass to Thompson. Again, the miss by Thompson.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Greg, you were talking about Millsap's ferocious rebounding. He battles inside, but Clark, he is so skilled.
Yeah, he's just really a good all-around basketball player. He can pass, handle, step out, and hit the three. Very, very versatile. He makes an impact on the game a lot of ways.
And for Aaron Gordon, so much fanfare entering the 2014 draft, selected 4th overall, which was actually a couple of slots higher, I think, Greg, than many experts thought.
I agree, and, you know, a lot of people obviously liked him, but Orlando clearly loved him and had very high hopes for this young man. And, of course, the injured foot, only 11 games a season ago and never really got back. Back on track.
And, you know, getting back to Aaron Gordon, his defense is really what had scouts most excited. He has the rare combination of strength, lateral quickness, and ups to defend multiple positions.
Here's Thompson, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Ooh, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slant.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
And talking about Aaron Gordon, everyone knew coming in that he was kind of unrefined. You're betting on his upside and hoping that he develops a consistent shot. And, boy, if he does, you're talking about a guy who could become a perennial all-star.
Manu Ginobili, he's checked in for Aaron Gordon. The Magic trail by 11. Oladipo dishes to Vucevic. And the foul called on Nerlens Noel. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the stripe.
And you saw him gauging that pass there. He knew they were coming inside with it and got in position for the steal. And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Here's Millsap up off the screen.
And, you know, that's an example of how many plays we have in a game for which there's no stat. A monster dunk coming off just a terrific pick play.
Greg, you're right. It really did work to perfection. Gave him all the room he needed for the flush.
Boy, that's a sound physical play. I mean, you can't be afraid to put a shoulder into somebody every once in a while. It's a contact sport, folks.
Guys, you want to talk about one tough guy? How about the Turkish hammer, Ashik? Tremendous rebounder. A space eater in the paint, so long.
That's a great way to describe him, Kevin. Last year he finished 4th in the league in rebounds per minute. Plus, he's always lurking as a shot blocker.
He is. Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Kufis checked in for Nerlens Noel. And Jared Bayless subbed in for Marcus Smart. It's tipped. Millsap with the steal. And Oladipo kicks the line. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Lowry's got 8 points.
And, you know, going back to Ashik, I mean, he's not just a big, immobile guy. I mean, he's got really good flexibility, and that's helped him develop some post moves at the offensive end. He's no longer Mr. Dunk or nothing.
The Magic trail by 9. Lowry kicks to Vucevic. That's good. He's got 14.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
And going back to Amir Ashik's toughness, you can see it in his face. I mean, he's not going to smile at you. He's not going to show you any expression at all. Just a cold-blooded monster on the floor.
Puts up the baby hook. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Complete domination. What a game for Oladipo. 16 points and the 1 steal.
He's just been impossible to contain. He's been unreal in this game.
Utterly fantastic is how I would categorize that performance, Greg.
Here's what Philadelphia is going with right now. Alexis Ajinça comes in for Omer Ashik. And it's Kyle O'Quinn in for Costa Koufis. It's Thompson off the drive. And he comes off the screen and slams it through.
Tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
Ah, that's bringing it down hard. Clark,
Yes,
bringing it down hard,
yes,
my brother.
Symbolic there as well of the effort here tonight.
Lowry kicks to Vucevic. And it's O'Quinn with the rebound.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
The Magic trailed by 7. It's stolen by Ajinça. And now Philadelphia on the break. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2. Paul Millsap picks one up.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
And guys, last season, Klay Thompson made his first All-Star trip overall. Clark, his game took a huge leap forward.
Hey, I agree with you, Kevin. And a big reason for that, I think, was his spot on Team USA. Playing the way he did and with that group really lifted his confidence.
Excellent point.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball. And not the best shot right there with a good defender draped all over you.
I agree with you. I mean, not the shot they were hoping for, but he can really cause problems with his defense.
Ajinça the pass to Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For the 3. And Jared Bayless the bucket on the assist by Thompson. Thompson's got 5 assists tonight.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Vucevic. The Magic again can't hit.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Thompson dishes to Bayless. Right wing. Ajinça kicks to Bayless. The 76ers need to get off a shot. And that one's good. O'Quinn's got the lead up to 14 now for the 76ers.
And all of a sudden you can see the confidence overflowing offensively.
Getting everything to drop and at an ideal time. I mean, they're poised for a terrific crunch time run here.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Damari Carroll's checked in for the 76ers. C.J. Miles comes in for Thompson. Here's Miles. Ginobili grabs the board.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot.
Kyle Lowry with a beautiful setup.
The 76ers leading by 12. And Bayless kicks to Miles. He feeds it to Ajinça. Right wing. Here's Bayless. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Bayless has got 7 now in this quarter. For Orlando, they've gone 7 for 16 in the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. Vucevic down low. O'Quinn defending. Millsap kicks to Oladipo. Back to Millsap. Second shot opportunity. Here is Miles. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Philadelphia?
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
Yeah, well, also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. And for C.J. Miles, he sure can string together a long line of threes under the league with a nice jump shot that has now become deadly.
Yeah, he doesn't get to the free throw line much, and he's not really much of a playmaker, but he's 3D in color. HD 3D.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Perolantic, he's checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for Manu Ginobili. And it's Tony Roten in for Kyle Lowry. The 76ers also with a sub. Marcus Smart's checked in for Jared Bayless.
And talking about C.J. Miles, he was filthy last year. Indiana needed his spark offensively, especially without Paul George in the lineup. Miles responded by putting up career highs in points and minutes played. Just an unbelievable impact on the season.
And here's Smart. To the wing right side. Ajinça the pass to O'Quinn. And here's the fast break. Oladipo leading the way. That's good. And that's now 6 points for Roten.
There's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set up, and you can get some easy hoops that way.
And that steal made it possible. And if they can use a few more sequences just like that.
On defense, Philadelphia. They led by as many as 18 points. Here's Ontic, covered by Ajinça. That's good, and the 76ers lead is cut down to 12 on the bucket from Ontic.
And for most every team out there, guys, they're looking for a guy like C.J. Miles. Decent size, natural movement skills, and can absolutely shoot the lights out. Call them buckets, because that's a lethal formula.
The dish to Smart. Clock at 6. Feeds to Carroll. Off the screen. Can't get it to go. The Magic go the other way with it. The Celtics will be coming into town for the next game. And that'll be the final game of this 5-game homestand. Millsap attacking. And it's blocked by O'Quinn. Tries it from 19. Here's Ajinça. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. And that's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They've decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half.
Out to the right wing. Carroll with it. And Roten picks him up defensively. Carroll dishes to O'Quinn. And there's the feed to Ajinça.
Flush that thing down, young fella.
That is a fierce two-hander.
Maximum force on that dunk.
Here's Roten. Rebounded by Smart. Smart's got 3 rebounds now in this one. All sorts of time. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Wow, just look at that lead. Both ends, they have been the team in control.
Yeah, and they put the fans simply on mute. They've not had anything to cheer about, and they've been silent.
Williams, that's for 2. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. First trip to the line for him here.
That's his first personal foul.
That's good from Williams.
At the line, shooting 2. Derek Williams.
And both free throws good for Williams. Just 4 seconds left to play in the third. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here.
Risky pass there. They're lucky to retain possession this time.
Here's Carroll. Off target with that shot. And here it. Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. The Magic trail by 16. They've got Derek Williams. Victor Oladipo is out there with Tony Roten. Then there's Paul Millsap. And it's Ontic in at the center position. That's who's out there for Orlando. Just 5 to shoot. Millsap kicks to Williams. Here's Ontic. Bank shot, no good.
They've shown effort and aggression in the paint right from the tip. Their rebounding edge is impressive.
And they're giving themselves extra possessions and have taken advantage of it, and that's critical. You can shoot a few lesser percentage if you're getting more opportunities at the rim.
Outside Carroll.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
Barnes, he's checked in for DeMarre Carroll. Nobody near Barnes. Here's Noel. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And Kevin, plays like that are really the reason they've got a nice lead right now. Just a great job on the glass.
And Greg, the jam and the follow gets their whole bench jumping. Clark, look at them. They are really into it.
Yeah, they sure are. And that's a little salt in the wound there. I mean, they take a miss and turn it into one of the plays of the game. That hurts.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation. The 76ers might have dodged having the worst record in the league last season, but they didn't dodge having the worst road record last year, Clark.
They could not dodge that one, Kevin. Just 6 wins on the road, but that was pretty much expected considering the youth and inexperience of this team.
Outside Williams. And stolen by Barnes. Fast break, Philadelphia. Barnes got the ball. And that'll be Philadelphia as it goes out of bounds. 76ers retain possession. Now here's Smart. He's covered by Roten. Smart passes to Noel. 6 on the shot clock. Out left to the wing. Here's Hasek. And he drops it in from the low post. And the 76ers lead by 16.
And for the 76ers, they weren't a good shooting team in general. And on the road, it got real ugly. They shot under 40% as a team on the year away from home.
And Millsap, here we go. And the shot no good, a bit short.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Dishes to Smart. Plenty of space. And the 76ers get it back.
I think he was surprised by how much space he had there and just rushed the shot a little bit.
Roten kicks to Ontic. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
For the Sixers, just a brutal start to last season. 17 straight losses. They did get their first 4 wins of the season as a road team, though. As bad as they were on the road, at least they had that going for them.
Millsap has the open look. No good on the 3.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way. Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
Roten kicks to Millsap. He trains the turnaround jump shot.
He didn't have a single point in the first half. Bagel, 0 points, nada. But he's starting to get into the groove here in the second.
And the 76ers call time here.
And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
Well, the Magic knew that last season would be one, Greg, for development. A young team like they had needs to grow before they can really compete.
And you touched upon it, Kevin. They really were a young team last season. Third youngest team in the league by the end of the year. How about an average age of just over 24 years old?
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic checked in for Millsap. Aaron Gordon comes in for Williams. Manu Ginobili, he's checked in for Victor Oladipo. And it's Lowry in for Tony Roten. Kufis checked in for Philadelphia. Bayless comes in for Marcus Smart.
And one area where they haven't struggled has been transition.
Yeah, I think that may be their ticket out of the hole. Look for even more of those quick hitters.
And Bayless kicks to Noel. Thompson for the triple. And the shot is good. Thompson's got 13 points in the second half.
It has been a three-point barrage for them since halftime.
Not sure if it's been by design or simply by accident, but either way, it has been impressive.
Vucevic. And a strong finish with two hands.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
Pass to Ginobili. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Just an amazing game for Noel. He's got 10 rebounds and several assists. That kind of mix of assists and rebounds is what wins you basketball games.
Clark, it's a rarity when you've got a guy that can just do it as well as he does on both ends.
And the 76ers making a change here. Agents is checked in. Lowry kicks to Ontic. That's tipped. And now in transition, it's Barnes. Here we go. Tries again. Vucevic with the block. And they're able to recover from past the arc. And that one's good, Barnes.
Gotta be demoralizing. They desperately needed a stop, and instead they give up a triple on an open look.
Left side Lowry. And Vucevic kicks to Gordon. Back to Vucevic. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Noel. Here's Barnes. Finished off the break. Barnes has got 10 points here in the second half.
Sometimes you can catch the defense napping when you make a strong pass like that in transition.
Here's Lowry. Another miss by Orlando.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Well, guys, once again, the 76ers finished second to last in the East. Amazingly managed to win fewer games against the East than they did the year before, which was 14 wins in 2014.
Timeout called the 76ers. One thing, Greg, about Philadelphia, you talked about this, only 12 wins for them last year against the East.
And Kevin, how about not getting a win against their own conference until December? I mean, as bad as the Sixers were last year, though, they weren't the worst. So sometimes, even for me, I still can't fathom that's the case.
Orlando making some changes. Steven Adams comes in for Vucevic, and Andre Miller is subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Barton kicks to O'Quinn. Passes to Barton. And he slams it one-handed.
Did not need two hands for that slam.
You know, he can save the other hand for the next time.
One will do just fine.
Yeah, but just to switch it up a little bit.
Miller kicks to Antic. Kicks it out to Ginobili. That one's off. Still out of sync.
And trying to come up with a highlight reel finish. Somebody forgot to finish it.
And there's the call on Ginobili. That's his first foul.
And something that's been whispered about around the NBA is expansion. We know there are some markets that want desperately to have an NBA team. The NBA might not be at 30 teams for the foreseeable future.
And stolen by Gordon. Ginobili gets the bucket.
He's one of the best in the league at that. Even with just a tiny sliver, he always seems to find a way to get it up and in.
Chalmers with it. Kicks to Barton. Got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Chalmers against Miller. Clock at 4. Stolen by Gordon. Down low. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
You know, I think anytime the shot comes from that range, the offense has done its job and done it well.
And Pero Antic, a Macedonian big man, not the biggest leaper, but boy, he sets hard picks, moves the ball, and can knock down shots from long range.
And that one's good. Barton.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Miller dishes to Antic. To the inside. Adams. Banked in off the glass. And Pero Antic, not the most accurate three-point shooter, but you have to honor that shot.
Yeah, that's the party punch there. I mean, he needs that shot to be a real factor offensively.
Miles, the pass to O'Quinn. Out to the right wing. 4 on the clock. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Ginobili's got his 3rd rebound tonight. And there's the foul. It goes on C.J. Miles. That's foul number 2 for him.
Coach can't be pleased with their inconsistency on the defensive glass. They've been caught taking pictures out there. They're watching, as opposed to getting in there and securing the arm.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
Manu Ginobili's one of the toughest guys you'll ever meet. That goes not just for the NBA, but any sport. I mean, a true competitor in every sense of the word.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Scott Skiles said to his team. He's not pleased with the careless turnovers offensively, saying, listen, we've got to get shots. It's as simple as that. We have to play smart and value the basketball. Kevin, did it sink in?
And thank you, Doris. On the topic of Ginobili, he's the guy who, when things aren't going well for your team, takes things into his own hands. He takes over, tries to coordinate. His will to win is, as Greg Popovich will tell you, out of this world.
I mean, you know, he's not just physically tough, but as mentally tough as anybody arguably who's ever played the game. What a big-time performer and a big shot maker.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Kevin, it's disheartening to see them keep missing opportunities to extend the lead at the line. I mean, when you have a chance to put a team away from the line, you want to take advantage of that. You don't want to give them a chance to come back on it.
The Orlando Magic didn't make the playoffs last year for the 3rd consecutive season, Greg. They knew it wasn't a realistic goal for them.
Yeah, and last season wasn't really about making the postseason, Kevin, for this group. It's soon that will have to be the goal, as patience will wear thin within that fan base.
Well, it's been a while for the Magic in regards to the postseason. Another year of missing postseason play. This latest playoff drought comes after they made 6 straight trips to the playoffs from 2007 to 2012.
Alexis Ajinça has checked in for Philadelphia. Here's Noel. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. No coverage that side. Bayless has got 9 points now in just the second half. The Magic trailed by 14.
And overall, this Orlando franchise has been pretty consistent in making the playoffs. They've had 14 playoff trips since the inception of the franchise back in 1989. Given how hard it can be for expansion teams, you have to say that's a solid mark.
Got a piece of it. He's looking for Carroll and finds him wide open. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
And that's an important rebound, especially on a night where the board work has not been their best.
But they're still in this one, fellas. Can they pump it up a notch here in the clutch?
Ginobili kicks to Miller. Got a piece of it.
I think it's going to be tough for them to trim this deficit if he keeps missing those kinds of shots, Kevin. I mean, they need his points.
Carroll with it. Picked up by Ginobili. Carroll dishes to Noel. Out to the right wing. And it's good. Fought through contact. It's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
And this is going to be a fantastic result for them. No win on the road comes easy.
Not in the NBA, they don't. And trust me, they're going to take a little extra pleasure in this win, having silenced an entire building of hostile fans.
Miller, the pass to Gordon. And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
Sure can, because they've earned the win.
Now Bayless. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it,